It was such a cool All-Star experience this year because, and this is something we were telling CP at the supper club, is like, bro, you get to customize your life now.
What do you think about the dunk contest?
I'm tired of being a part of that part of the conversation. Like, everything don't have to be the way it was. The game, what people want to see is threes. They get excited when they hit a logo three. So now the competition, the big names, are in the three-point contest.
What was the controversy from your win?
All right, this is the thing about spades tournaments that suck.
What is this whole atmosphere that everyone is saying that people are trying to tank and that they're trying to like do all this stuff?
People have been doing this forever.
Like you resting players and all this other stuff, having players to go out for the season, like that kind of
I love when we start talking about what's obvious. This is great. It's obviously, this is a part of sports. Sometimes you got to work around the rules.
I tell you, boy, you are a lot, man. You are.
Are we live? Are we live?
You are a lot.
Are we live?
Yeah, we have been.
Are we live?
We have been clapped in.
Let me tell you what check-in I've been waiting for. The one that came right after the Spades Tournament.
Yo.
That's the check-in I've been waiting on all year.
I don't know, man. I want to go look at the tapes.
What? I've been taking beatings.
You have.
We've done this Spades event 10 years.
You have.
Right? All-Star Weekend, right?
Right.
And we say it was created in 2015 in New York, small room. And now we finished it here in LA in 2026. We missed a year because of COVID, the bubble, when it came to All-Star Weekend. So we've done 10 years of the Spades Tournament. My wife and I have played together out of the 10 years 8 times. We were 0-7 coming until this year. Do you understand that, Bob? We had lost 7 times. Some her fault, some my fault, some the card gods. And we've had arguments late night in kitchens about this play versus that play, why you cut me, why you didn't cut. I grew up on this game.
Bro, Spades it can get rowdy. Oh, he kissed it. Oh, wow.
Let me just read what this says.
Please, what does it say?
It says the 10th Annual All-Star Weekend Spades Champion 2026. So I won this award in 2024 with my brother. First time I won it in Indiana. I was sending pictures to everybody who plays spades. I even sent Jay-Z one.
Wow.
Yeah, because he plays spades.
Did you send your wife one?
Nah, I ain't sent her one. That was a little touchy. I went out the first year that I stopped playing with her, I won a championship. No one wants to be the guy that gets traded and his team win the championship. And he was the piece that needed to be removed to actually do it. No, I didn't tell my wife. She heard through my posts. We ain't talk about it though.
Really?
We ain't talk about it. But here you go. So we get to this year. My wife, she knows this is the last year. And she says, who you playing with? Not like you playing with me versus somebody else. And I was like, I'm playing with you, baby. I was like, we going out like we came in. And so we went out. I just want to thank my mom, my dad for gifting me with the ability to play spades.
So I heard it was a controversy in your win.
It was no controversy.
Okay, explain. So how'd you get, mind you, so I say all that to say this. Mm-hmm. So my check-in is, it was a womp a little bit. I probably should have started with my part first. Then I won the consolation round.
So you're not first, you last. You came in third.
Yeah, I came in third. But
that's good though.
It is good.
That's a good placement for you guys. Lisa didn't even play spades when we first started this tournament.
She did not. She learned.
So you guys been the third best. Over the years, you were probably the third best winning percentage of. Y'all won one tournament.
We have won Chicago.
And y'all been in the race in other tournaments. And y'all been out the first round in other tournaments.
Yes.
You're about the third best team. So it fits.
Damn. So what was the controversy from your win? What was that last game? Who you beat? Who'd you beat in the last game?
So, all right, this is the thing about spades tournaments that suck. It's not like it's not like the crib. True. You ain't going to 500. You ain't going to even 250.
Right.
It's timed, and as the night goes on, it gets quicker and quicker. But normally in the spades tournament, you really get to play 3 hands.
Right.
If you play 4, you're really moving fast.
Right.
Normally you get 3 hands. Okay?
Right.
So if you get set in this tournament, it's pretty much a wrap for you.
True.
It's really hard to come back from a set in 3 hands. But it's a tournament, so you have blinds.
So explain.
So you have blinds. So that means that you can bid without looking at your hand your books. So you could say, we're going to get 8 books. You're bidding it blind. You haven't even got dealt the cards yet. Okay?
Right.
If you get those 8 books, you got 160 points.
Ooh.
Because it's a blind, it doubles.
Damn.
Right? So you're going out on a limb and you're bidding a blind. That's what you have in spades tournaments. We don't really play those rules at the crib.
We don't do that.
All right? So, and then we know when it comes to spades, some people play joker high. Some people play ace high. Some people play 2 a diamond.
Yeah.
So many rules.
So many rules.
So we've had a lot of people over the years complain about the rules.
I've been one of those persons.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when I've lost, I've been one of those because the 5 bags rules. So we got the rules. If you get 5 bags, you lose 50 points.
Okay.
Because you have to bid your hand or closest to your hand as possible. Because if you got an 8 sitting here and you bid a 4, that's not cool.
That's not cool. Right.
Because you're just going to set someone that's going to be like, well, all right, I guess there's some more books out here. So it's rules to the tournament.
100%. 100%.
All right, so this was what happened in our tournament, in our championship game.
Talk to me.
So we played against my co-host, Taylor Rooks. We also Taylor Rooks played with her husband, Shane. Shout out to Taylor and Shane. It's fitting. Both of the co-hosts are in the finals. Right? It's kind of fitting. Some people say it looks rigged.
It did a little bit, but okay.
We won the games.
Okay.
To lead there, and we got there. I didn't lose a game all night. Okay? So it can't be that rigged.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so this is what happens. And this is the part about the tournament that sucks. First hand bids itself normally, not in this game. There's only 3 hands, you got to get to it. So first hand, Taylor and Shane bid a 7. We bid a 6.
It's 13 books. Yeah, that makes sense.
They set us. We really only had 5, and I knew it. But I've never played them before. I'm thinking they may play a little cautious. I go for the 6. I called the bid. I ain't really got 6. My wife got the best hand. She got 4, and I got 1.
You think you can steal 2?
So I'm like, but I can play.
Right.
We got set. So now I'm like, ooh, D, if you lose the championship, kind of your fault. That's your mistake.
Right.
So next hand, okay, now the score is 70 to -60. Okay, 3 hands. Next hand. We bid a 6, they bid a 7. They get the 7. So now they have 140. We now have 0 because we got our 6. Close, crazy game too. But 13 books, 7 to 6, boom. We got it. Okay? So now it's 140 to 0. This is the last hand. Baby, we have to go a blind 8. That's the only way we win, and we have to actually set them because if we go a blind 8 and they still get 4, they have now 180 to your 160. Unless you're going to go a blind 9 to get you 180.
Right.
I go cautious and go to blind 8. I don't even go to blind 9. Because I say, if we get 8, we getting 10. That's the way I'm going to play this game.
This is why I even touch the senior cards.
This is the decision you got to make. So my wife's look at me. She give me the nod. I say, blind 8. And they say, we get 4. It's game. Anyway.
Right.
Cool.
Makes sense. Strategic.
Yeah. Them cards came out. Bob, when I looked at my first 7 of them things, they were spades. I say, you know you done fucked up, right? Because I got ace, king, queen, jack.
You got the house.
Yeah, I ain't got the jokers, but I got everything else under the jokers. And I have 1 heart and 1 diamond.
It's a nasty hand. I ain't gonna lie, it's a nasty hand.
So we don't even got a bid. We don't even have to say anything because it's automatically a blind 8. So me and my wife ain't even got to discuss who has what. So you don't know what no one has. I don't got to be like, I got 6, you got 2, whatever. So I'm sitting there, Bob, and I'm like, some things can go wrong. All they need is 4. We got to get 10.
Right.
So the game has to go perfectly. I'm just playing the game, though. And I'm watching my wife. My wife don't know what I got, right? So it was a moment. This is when I knew they was in trouble. It was a moment where I had nothing but clubs and spades, right? I was already cutting and we had some books. And I said, all right, now I'm about to throw out a spade to see who has the joker. Because I have the ace, king, queen. So I'm going to throw out this 9. They got to go get it. Let's see who get it. Because if my wife have one of these, they in trouble. So I throw out the 9 of spade. Taylor don't have none. She throw out a weak card. My wife throw out the joker. The small joker. We win a book. I say, ball game. But we need one more play.
Right, because she threw out the little joker.
She threw out the little joker.
So technically, Taylor may have had it, or her husband could have had it.
I didn't know who had it. I didn't know who had it, but I needed to see.
So she won that book. Okay, so the high is still out there.
So it's still out there.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Now,
Go ahead.
mind you, if the high take the low, if the high takes the little joker, I'm good. They both they both are gone.
Right.
And now I'm smooth selling because now I'm taking all of them. So I want the joker to come out now. We so happen to win that book with the small joker. They didn't take it with the bigger joker.
Right.
So now I'm sitting there, Bob, and I'm like, okay, I got ace, king, queen, jack. I got 4 automatic, and I got some other space. And I'm like, all right, I need one more book to go my way, and it's over for him. And so play another play where Shane leads with a diamond. I'm cutting diamonds.
Right.
I decide to throw off because I'm like, if my wife gets this book, it's over. If I cut it, then I'm using one of my spades. Taylor's going to cut. Then my wife got to cut. Now there's too many spades being used when it don't need to be. So I throw off. Now y'all two go for it. My wife win the book. Just lay them the ace, king, queen, jack down there. Cue the video. I got the video. Cue the video.
I'm calling everybody who plays spades and let them know I'm King B.
Wishing weird bad, better give me respect.
I like when the shit talking so
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can't be gunning, won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding till the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitch riding with me, let they head back. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style. All the way to Crenshaw, I'm out of mind, nigga better know. Big shit, poppin' ain't no little shit. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little. Better let them know.
We're the only 2-time champs in here, man. So take a look at it right here. Spades champ. It took us 10 years to get the blood, the sweat, the tears, but we got it. We got it.
Bro, on a blind 8 you won.
On a blind 8, we set them. We got 10 books, dog. Cold. But they did nothing wrong.
No.
They had 1-4. They did everything right. The tournament style, the blind 8, took us to the championship. I've been waiting for you my whole life. Man, listen, me and my wife needed this. We needed this.
That's a way to win.
Yeah, this. If you talk about going to therapy, this was therapy. This was a relationship binder and builder.
Bro,
because we fought through a lot of years, and we finally got the championship.
You know what? I can't even trip. If you're gonna win, that's how you win.
Yeah. There y'all go.
Damn, sure. I guess my little constellation story don't really matter now at this point.
Shout out to All-Star Weekend, baby.
Oh, man.
That's it, though. We're done. Hopefully, the spades event continues to have legs. I know a lot of the young guys in the NBA don't play spades. They don't even know what spades is. So hopefully, the game could keep growing. I know Taylor wanted to keep it going. Talked to Donovan about possibly, hosting it with her. But after 10 years,
You did your time.
It's in LA. It just felt right. Sometimes you got to know when to fold.
You John that way, that one though. You done.
I say Peyton Manning, but there you go.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, last year.
Last year.
I'm gonna go to Denver and get me one. Yeah.
At the end of that, in the home court too. Hey, you know what?
Woo!
Cheers to the champ. Cheers to the champ. I'm gonna give you that one, dog. I'm gonna give you that one. So
it feels good.
That's a great check-in.
Winning feels good.
That's a great check-in.
Thank you. That's the check-in, baby. What's up, Bob?
Man, I was saying for me, I'm finally recovering from my daughter's sweet 13's celebrations, which has been going on for the last 2 weeks. I feel like I've been just celebrating her birthday and her everything, and she's becoming such a beautiful woman, man. Like I'm so proud to be her dad, and it's so interesting because with her, I feel like I just saw her baby picture the other day, and it's like now she's walking up on me like she ain't taller than me yet. She thinks she's taller than me, but she just that's my homie. That's like my homie, and for me that just have her celebrate, and she was so happy, and she was just so happy, and then her friends it's just been a very she's in her season right now, and I can see it.
Yeah, that's
exciting. So for me, that's just her. When we go out, do our All-Star Weekend, and people seeing her, man, telling her, man, we seen your birthday, it was so dope, and da-da-da-da. And we're like, yeah. She's like, man, happy birthday. And she's getting that birthday love. I feel good for her. You happy for someone else?
Yeah. That's love. That's when you love someone. You're happy for them.
I'm so happy for her every time she gets it. So she was, man, for me, that was my check-in, just watching her glow. Watching her glow and just being a part of it. I'm just proud to be her dad, honestly. That was great. That was good to see.
Can I say something to Bobby on the airways?
Go ahead.
I just want to get permission from my father.
Go ahead.
Yo, Bobbi, happy 13th birthday. It was incredible. But next time your uncle send you a voice note, just reply back. All right, hit me with emoji.
She get it from her mama.
Yeah, or check my message. I don't even. Can you check your uncle message? Just I got checked yours when you asked for those shoes. I got right back to you. I actually sent you the shoes.
Yes, you did.
Respond,
please. You know what? Yeah, she needs.
That was uncle. That was uncle. Respond back to you.
Please,
but happy 13th birthday. It looked incredible.
It was good, man.
It looked incredible, man. You guys transformed the space and made it like an event hall. I was like, yo, we need to keep this space bare. Like
people were like, yo, it was like, it's funny, some of our friends were like, man, it was like a bar mitzvah, like a sweet 16. Like it was like a quinceañera. It was like all these things people were saying. They were like, so we were like, nah, that's not what we expected it to be. It just grew into that, and now I'm just happy. She was so funny with her. She has her elementary friends that she grew up with that she kind of stopped. She stopped. She went to another school, so she's not with them anymore. And when she saw them, she was so excited. Like, so excited because she was very nostalgic for her. I mind you, her friends from school, her current school, from dance, from volleyball. Bobbi's built a community of friends that I just watch her just blossom, right? But her friends, like her older friends that she kind of grew up with, they were all there and they were just hanging out. And she was like, she came back to her mom later and said, you know what? I miss my friends.
Yeah.
I miss my friends. Like I love my friends that I have now, but I miss hanging out. So then I started their own group chat, which is when I hear about little kids starting group chats and like doing that, like that still weirds me out a little bit.
It's amazing that they can keep outreach like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being that far apart. Would you say that Bobbi is like a confident 13-year-old girl?
100%.
And where do you think her confidence come from?
It's interesting because I wasn't confident myself as a kid like that. Like her age, not even close. And I don't even think Lisa, I think she's built like that. She's special. But she's always been like that.
Yeah.
She's always been like...
It's a uniqueness about her. Yeah.
That's been something about when you see her. Like if anyone
since a baby, she's always had some like unique energy around her.
Her aura was always been strong.
Yeah.
So that's her superpower.
Yeah. And the goal is to obviously keep that, right? Yeah. Because it's along this journey, especially with kids, what we're experiencing again with Cobb is kids are rough on each other, bro. Like, it starts at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Young age, man. Where manipulation, controlling, performing, it starts, you get to watch it at such a young age, all these things, and it's like, if you have to be so emotional or mentally intelligent, or someone is going to take your trajectory and turn it into what they wanted to be because, you know what I mean? Because you want to please them or you want to be friends with them, and so to have the confidence to go through and be who you want to be and dress the way you want to dress and do things that are a little bit more unconventional, whatever, that's tough.
Yes.
For these kids to do.
And to stay consistent with it and not be, like you said, influenced by outside stuff outside the home. I think that's why it's so important, like for your, like in everyone's home, like the love you pour into these kids and like you said something to me the other day where you said the individuality of these kids now.
Yeah, bro.
And like it's nothing like I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
Like I was never that conscious of thought as a child of just thinking of the world and just kind of just being so individual. Like I couldn't even dream of that.
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think we had the words. We didn't have the language.
Right.
We didn't have first of all, we didn't have the stage or the platform to utilize any language because we were told to shut up and not be heard.
Shut up.
Our kids ain't taught to shut up and not be heard. So when I hear my daughter say things, I'm like, that is incredible that you are in a space where you can say what's on your mind. That's incredible that you guys have. If I could come back in any kid era, yes, I'm coming to this one.
Yes.
Because all the things I thought, and not just when I got my ass whooped and not the things I thought, but just period. I just didn't have the safe space, the words to even say these things. But it might have ran through my mind or my vision might have ran through my mind. I just didn't know how to. Right. They are allowed to say it. It's so incredible.
Yes.
Like sometimes you got to check yourself. You got to be like, hold on, I'm the parent. You can't talk like that. Because it's shocking. You're like, what did you just say? And then you be like, hey,
slow down. Like, I've been times where I feel like it's crazy because you look at kids and you're like, all right, am I supposed to pop? Like, I'm coming from a Caribbean family. Am I supposed to pop you? But my son specifically, he would say the way he sets up his arguments.
The way he sets up his arguments
he's a lawyer
is
right
crazy.
Now, like he'll entrap me in the conversation so quick. And mind you, I'm quick with the words too now. But this little boy, just the way his process of thought of how he sees the word, and he'll use your own words against you. And back when I was a kid, when we did that,
I know you were talking about the practice thing that day when he walked off because you said practice was ending at 7. He walked off like that. You said 7.
You said 7.
Yeah.
So now, are you a man of your word?
Yeah. Well, listen.
Yo, they get you, which I love. It's what a time to be alive.
What a time. I mean, it was such a cool All-Star experience this year.
Yes, man.
And I think the reason for me it was so cool was because, and this is something we were telling CP at the supper club, is like, bro, you get to customize your life now.
Yeah.
And you've already set yourself and your family and people around you. Y'all have put each other in a great situation.
Yeah.
Like, you're not starting from nothing, even though you're coming into a space in a world which is going to feel different. But you're starting from a different place than you started from in basketball. To be able to customize your life, bro, is something that's still, when you come from your life being controlled by a clock or by a sport, or even controlled by 24 seconds, each play, it feels a little, you're like, wait a minute, can I go? Can I do what I want?
Mm-hmm.
Can I customize my life? And so that's what I did this All-Star weekend. Like, I had a whole schedule. And then I was like, oh, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
That feels stressful. So I peeled the layers back on my schedule. And I enjoyed this weekend. You know what I mean? I stayed home and I had some great days at home all day with my family on Friday and Saturdays and stuff like that. So it was a great All-Star weekend overall from myself and from a business standpoint for some of the things I wanted to do to have closure and things. I mean, like, listen, Chris Paul retires this day on what, Friday? It was on Friday. He retires on Friday. That's the same night that we have the Supper Club dinner.
Yep.
And so we started the Supper Club dinner in 2015 with all 3 of us. And in the midst of that, we've retired Kobe in 2016 at the Supper Club dinner in Toronto.
Yeah.
We retired me at 2019 in Charlotte.
Right.
And we retired Melo in 2022, right?
Yes.
And then now we were able to retire CP in this last year of us hosting this event together, All-Star Weekend. So, bro, it's written, right? It's a storybook.
Yes.
There's a chef kiss to it all. And I think what I saw from CP was that this is what you want to see from your friends or, from family members is you want to see relief in them and you want to see joy in them. And I saw him let it go and let everything that happened with the Clippers go.
Yeah.
And just this weekend, bro, he was floating, dog. Bro, he was walking in the room. I ain't never seen CP that light.
Oh, man, he was light.
He was light, bro.
Yes.
The smile 100%. On his face, the biggest smile I've ever seen in CP face.
Yes.
Because he's always in competitive mode and he's always in underdog mode, even though he's one of the greatest to play. He's a smaller guy to be one of the greatest to play. And they always in the underdog mode. And so he carries something on him. But, bro, this weekend, he looked taller.
Yes.
He looked lighter. And so it was really cool to, one, be able to give him his flowers, to see people All-Star Weekend give him his love and his flowers. As he exits the game and comes on this side where we are and goes into what I call Chapter 3. So it was an incredible All-Star Weekend, bro.
You also had some new things that started too with this All-Star. Some things ended, but some things started.
Yeah, which is great, right? Some things ended and some things started.
That's how the world.
Yeah. I think one of the coolest things for me, and I told someone this the other day, is, being in a space, Bob, as you get older and you grow and you want to do more and you want to learn more and you're out there learning more, then you try to see how to apply things to your life, right? If you're learning things and you don't know how to apply them to your life, then it's pointless.
Right.
For me, that's what I've been out on learning mode since I retired, and I'm just trying to see how to apply the things that I've learned that I like to my life. And so this year, over the last couple of years, I got connected with the Revolve team, right? And when I got connected with them, it was connected through Jason Bolden, which, obviously who styles me. But it was really like relationship. Hey, it's some things that you guys should think about doing together. They're trying to get in the men's space, and you're in this space. Let's see if there's some synergy there. And so we connected almost 3 years ago. And what we initially got connected about wasn't the right thing. Okay. And so you just have patience in it. I took some time to understand the brand a little bit more. Like really, I didn't know a lot about Revolve and what they did and who they were, then the people behind the brand. And so anyway, you take that, and then, I had a moment where I can reach out to them, and I was like, hey, this is something I want to do when it comes to the relationship between Wade and Revolve. But we got to actually go to China, and we got to have these conversations over there as well as here. And so I hosted a dinner in Hong Kong last year at the end of our tour, at my China tour, and I invited different people over to the dinner. And I saw the moment that the conversation between Revolve and Li Ning happened. I was watching it happen when we left, when we went to that bar, that beautiful bar of the Hendersons out there in Hong Kong. Shout out to them. And I watched the conversation happen. And so to go from the thought of something should be bigger, something can be bigger, patience, getting to learn, coming up with the idea, watching the execution of the idea, and then All-Star Weekend, being in the space at Revolve flagship, and we were announcing the partnership and releasing, some of my signature shoes on my Way of Wade 12s. And so it's really cool because we've never had, since I've been here, we've never had a retailer in the U.S. to carry my products.
Right, consistently.
It's consistently carried. And so they're the first retailer here in North America to carry Way of Wade products. And this is just the first wave of hopefully what we can grow with and on Revolve and with them. And how we're going to grow in North America. I think we're at a space where, Way of Wade products, we're trying to bring them over here in North America a little more, and we're trying to take them internationally a little bit more. We're trying to really expand and grow our brand. And so perfect time. And for me, Bob, as a guy who's trying to learn business, is to bring a partner from this side and bring a partner from this side and be able to merge the gap and be a part of that and coming up with these different ways to make sure people are in the same room, creating that space that eventually creates these conversations that you are not a part of that really brings all this together. Bro, I was standing up there in the middle of the store I was just like really proud.
As you should be.
I was really proud and just see the execution. So shout out to the Revolve 4 team. Shout out to the Way of Wade Li Ning team because they got it done.
Yes.
They got it done. And so that was exciting to kind of start All-Star Weekend off Thursday, down in the Grove.
So now you have obviously that great moment there. You have Supper Club, and then you have All-Star Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even night anymore. It was at 2 p.m. out here in LA, which was crazy to go to the All-Star game. But it was fine. It's cool. But then you have the dunk contest, and now you grew up in the era where the dunk contest, I'm not going to be able to put this in a situation where we're bashing something, which is kind of like on trend for stuff. But what do you think about the dunk contest? What do you think about the dunk contest overall?
Well, I've never been in it. I can't do what none of them guys do.
True.
So I'm not that guy.
But you've never been asked either.
No, but I wasn't going to get in if I was asked. And it's not that I can't do all that. I don't know, but I'm just tired of being a part of that part of the conversation. Like everything don't have to be the way it was. Like we can't ask for growth and change in this and don't allow growth and change in other areas. Like the game has changed. The game is not about high flying dunks as much as it's about they cheer louder in arenas when Steph Curry hit a logo three versus somebody getting a backdoor lob. The game, what people want to see is threes. So now, back in the day, it was an athletic game. What people wanted to see was dunks. That's what got everybody excited, right?
That's
basketball was a little boring.
That's a great point.
Until a dude started really being able to dunk and take off. That's what everybody came to see. No one is coming to see that, first and foremost. They get excited when they hit a logo three. That's the game. So now the competition, the big names are in the three-point contest. Okay? It's shifted. The game is shifted.
Yes, it has.
The dunk contest is like the three-point contest it was back in the day.
True.
It was a part of All-Star Weekend. It was cool. Larry Bird got in it, threw the one finger up. It was cool when Craig Hodges got in it. Jordan got in it before, but it was not the show.
Right.
So not bashing the dunk contest, it's just not the show right now because this high flying is not the game necessarily. We love it. We want to see it.
That's a great point.
But what a game is is when you come past and Steph shoot that joint from the logo and go the other way. That's what the kids and when I'm in the arena, that's when everybody gets loud, right? So when I look at it, that's the way I look at it. We got to stop comparing things. It's not always going to be the way it was. We old dudes, so we going to like what we like.
True.
Yes, I miss this. Right. I miss Jordan cradling that joint. I miss Vince doing a 360 windmill. Yes. But also, too, shout out to the young kids in the dunk contest this year.
True.
Like, shout out to the Heat. Like, they got another winner.
They got another winner.
Shout out to young fella over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And so it was cool to watch these young guys go out there and be creative and do things that I know I can't do. And I know most of the people who judging them can't do. It's just not the show. Now, everybody want names. It's not even about the dunks. You take those same dunks and put them on people with names. This is the greatest dunk contest ever. The guys with names that are high flyers don't want to be in it because they're going to be, I wouldn't get in it. You know how bad they're going to talk about you? It ain't no upside but it's an upside for a young guy trying to prove himself.
True.
Trying to get that branding.
True.
It ain't upside for John Morant to get in or I will love it. We will all love it. But like if everybody not getting it together and it's like, yo, we just going ahead and having a dunk off and it's Jai and Zion and all the people we want to see in it, but like it ain't the same as 3-point contest upside at this point. Because being looked at as the best shooter All-Star Weekend means something now in the NBA.
Yes.
I'm going to negotiations with that. Hey. Off Achilles. I ain't been playing.
No, that's crazy.
I'm the best shooter. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I'm taking that to the negotiation table.
The fact that Dame, like, so I actually thought it was beautiful that fact that like he hasn't played all year.
Yeah, but he's been shooting that ball all year.
Yeah, he's been shooting that ball. Yeah. That's all he's been doing. And he showed it.
Yeah.
Like, that was such a great story. Listen, you know, you're right. That's you brought it in a great perspective again. I have to get to that.
I'm just saying, I'm always going to look at it different. I get it.
I get it.
That's one way to look at it. And everyone can't look at it that way.
Okay.
That just builds arguments, which is cool. All right, it's great to argue. But like, Dame, should he been in 3-point contest? Should he not? Did they put him in there? Then he should be. Like,
yeah, no, I get it.
If you ain't want him in there, every other player should be like, I'm boycotting then. I'm not getting in it. If you got in it, knowing that all he been doing is just shooting threes, good luck.
Good luck. No, you're right.
Good luck. He can shoot these threes in the dark right now. This all he been doing. And so, listen, I think it's all, they trying to find ways, they're trying to keep people interested, they're trying to keep people engaged, and the more and more they try, the more and more people complain about what ain't it. Like, that's all it's going to be, and you can't fix All-Star Weekend to everyone's needs and wants because it's all over the place.
True.
And so I thought they did a good job this year. I thought the format, the USA, stars and stripes and, the world. I thought it was a good format because as I was sitting there watching it, the young guys versus the old guys, there's something there. Some competition there when KD, switch off on Ant Edwards. He want to bust his ass.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. When Ant switch off on KD. So you got that, right? You got that younger, older rival, which was cool. And then now you got the world. Like, all right, it's something there.
No, yes.
Y'all coming over here and y'all really nice, but like, this our game.
This our game.
So it's some. And then you got guys over there like Wemby and those guys who are really competitive that can hoop. And so I thought it was really good. And obviously everyone didn't play. You put everybody that was out there like the Joker and Luka and Giannis.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then Steph. We still got like.
We still got the boys over there too.
Yeah, over here.
Yep.
So I thought it was good. And this is the first year. But I think it has promise. I think it has promise because everyone has pride. And when you're representing something.
Yes.
Now my pride is in it. I know East and West is what we used to, but when I watched that game, it was a little bit more competitive. It was a little bit more talking on defense, switch, because you ain't trying to get embarrassed out there. They was hooping.
Nice.
That was cool to watch.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
You ain't watching by yourself though, right?
Huh?
You ain't watching by yourself. We saw the little pictures, the flicks, and you had your little man with you.
Oh yeah. I had X with me, man. It's really, really cool because I got a chance to share All-Star Weekend with Xavier a lot.
Right.
Because Z was right as I was going through it, he was right there with me. And so like I remember having Z All-Star Weekend, 3-point contest, talking shit with Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen going, saying James Jones, and we just all Paul Pierce, we just all out there talking and like great moments that we have pictures of and that we talk about. So to be able to give Xavier at 12 now, like a cool moment. I guess as a dad, you want to do that, especially in a place where you have access. If you have some access, go ahead and show your son.
Show him that card.
Yeah, go and show him that card. You know what I'm saying? And so I was able to show my access card yesterday. He know, and Pops is supposed to be cool, but my dad actually really is cool because he introduced me to Obama.
Bruh.
You feel me? The prayers. I even told him, I said, hey, take your hoodie off to go into. He liked the Rockets hoodie. I'll take your hoodie off to go introduce yourself to the first lady. And
there you go.
And the first black president, brother. And so just cool moments like that, man. All your favorite players, you know what I mean? All your favorite, people that you watch on social media, all the content creators.
Yeah.
They all in this building. And you're right here by all of them. You know what I mean?
It's a great experience.
Great experience, man. He said something, right? They had like trivia or something up on the screen. And he was like, Oscar Robertson was the answer. And I was like, what you know about Oscar Robertson? And he said something. I said, Oscar Robertson sitting right here. He was like, that's Oscar Robertson?
That's
like, think about how cool that is.
That is dope.
Oscar Robertson was sitting right here next.
That's dope. That's dope.
So, man, it's like, as a dad, that's why this All-Star Weekend was so cool. I got to enjoy it in so many different ways. And, with my loved ones in ways that I wanted to and I needed to. But yeah, bro, that's a pop's dream, man. I was talking to Chris Tucker because when I first got to All-Star Weekend when I was 22 years old, I'm 44 now. Chris Tucker was bringing his son. Chris Tucker's son they've been at All-Star Weekend every year that I can remember. I've never not seen them at All-Star Weekend together. And I remember seeing little man at the games. Like I seen him yesterday and I said, bro, look at you.
Whoa.
You grown as hell.
Yeah.
And I watched you at the games with your dad at every All-Star, and we take pictures, with him and all those things. And so, I look at my son who's 12, and I'm like, man, look, this is really cool.
It's a great moment.
Really, really cool moment. So, it was dope, bro. Yeah.
All right. Well, now we get into that other half of the season, and you look at anything looking forward to? Y'all got. Well, he's hurt. He got surgery, but
I like how you talking about the Jazz.
Yes, I am.
I like how you say y'all now.
Yeah.
You just graduated.
Yes, I had.
You just said y'all.
I did just say y'all. Although you're still part of my y'all too, but I get it.
Yeah.
But yes, that is you part of that y'all too.
Yeah. The only thing is the part of y'all that I'm a part of with you is it's always going to be celebration in that y'all.
Yes.
Every time we do something to Heat, it's
It's nostalgic.
Minus things that is out of your control.
Of course.
It's a lot of celebration in that.
Yes.
And whenever we get back together with the Heat. But yeah, the Jazz, man. Well, first of all, Triple J as I do. That's our guy.
That's our guy.
So it was really cool, when I heard about the possibility of it happening. And man, the relationship that I have with Ryan is so cool, man, where it's like you and I getting on the phone and just catching up.
Right.
And we'll get on the phone for 20 minutes and we catch up about all kind of stuff. And in the midst of it, some things sink in and some things just go with the wind. And so when the trade went down, Lisa hit me and she was like, Triple J to Utah. And I was like, yeah, I might have heard something about that. And she was like, you ain't want to tell us? Nah, I can't do that.
Right.
I can't do that. I wear a different hat. But I thought it was really, really cool. I haven't got a chance to catch up with him yet. There's been a lot going on, but I'm definitely going to catch up. I'm going to go up to Utah. I'm going to catch up with him and just, see how he's feeling, man. But I personally love it.
It's a great move.
I think it's a great move. I think he's going to love it as long as he go in and embrace it. The organization is from a basketball standpoint, what I can see, has just done an incredible job of, building a culture that, is wanted from the top, right? When you say you want to do something, now you got to go do the work. And the work has been put in Utah from a basketball side. Now, I don't know all the sides, so that's why I say from a basketball side, when I walk in and what I see from my naked eye, and the conversations I've had and the ones I had before this new Jazz, outlook and this new team and everything, I just think it's really cool. So I think Triple J is going to enjoy it. And I think from a basketball standpoint, you look at the court and you see what he brings and you see, who you can put him next to with the pieces that we already have. Now you're talking about now you're building.
Yeah.
Now you're going in a place where you're not in the news about, the other conversation of tanking. Now you're in a place where you're, people can see that you're building and you're taking these steps to build. And Triple J is like a real step in that direction when you get an emergence of Keontae George, you get an all-star in marketing, and now you got core. You got young guys to build around. You got an Ace Bailey who potential out the roof, and you got these other pieces as well, Collier, and just all these pieces now. So now you're starting to see something. So I think from that standpoint of making the trade, I thought it was a good move, and I feel like we're in a good place when it comes to, all right, direction now. Now let's keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of jumped over that.
Yeah, moment. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know a lot about the conversation. I just, I see some things.
So it's funny, and the reason I'm laughing about it is because this weekend, or this last week rather, I actually had to do something with for the Kevin Love Fund. So I was with Kevin, and overheard him talking about we got fined for tanking, and we won the game that they fined us for.
Yeah, I heard about that. Was it the Bulls game or something like that?
Or the Heat game, or
the Miami game?
Yeah, they got fined, and so what is this whole atmosphere that everyone is saying that people are trying to tank and that they're trying to do all this stuff?
People have been doing this forever.
But now it's being said now that it's like the strategy's been obviously changed.
It has.
Like you resting players and all this other stuff, having players to go out for the season, like that kind of conversation.
I love when we start talking about what's obvious. This is great. It's obviously this is a part of sports, and it's a big part of the NBA sport.
Right.
It always has been.
100%.
Okay, so now the attention is on it. The attention will move into something else soon. The tension always shifts. And so here we are. Now we're in the tanking shift. All right? We're in tank gate. It's always a gate.
Tank gate
we're in
is
tank
crazy.
Gate. All right, so here go tank gate. Teams forever have always been trying to put themselves in the position to build through the draft. It's different ways you can try to build this organization.
Right.
You can build through the draft. You can build through free agency. Right? You can build through trades.
Right.
Everyone has their own strategy. Okay? In this new genre, how I look at it, the best strategy when you are rebuilding, relocation, when your organization that is in that space, is through young guys.
Okay.
It's very hard to get free agents to come and help change your organization around.
Right.
Okay? So you build through young guys. How are you going to do that? You got to build through the draft. So everybody who's at the bottom of the league understands they're only going to get better unless they build through the draft or get lucky on a trade.
Right.
Okay? So this is nothing new. It's just that now everyone's paying attention to it. And I heard through the grapevine that the Jazz got fined. I'm an investor. I'm not on all the calls. But, man, this ain't nothing new, bro. And, I mean, obviously you got to smack the hand sometime. And unfortunately, Utah has been a part of the conversation. But you can smack a lot of hands. We can go through a lot of these teams and go smack hands at people that know how to put themselves in a position to try to get better. These are billion-dollar entities. And some people want to win.
Some people want to win.
And so you have to do what you have to do to win, and without and sometimes you got to work around the rules. You know what I'm saying? Until you get stopped, you're like, oh, you didn't say that. So with that being said, it's not going to ever stop. It's not going to ever stop where teams going to have to put themselves in position to get younger. And so I personally, you know how I feel about the draft.
Yeah.
I feel from a Utah standpoint, how I look at it, when I feel like you have an organization that is doing everything possible from a standpoint of in the arena and on the outside of the arena to make the NBA experience feel incredible. And you're building community and you're building jobs and you're doing all these things that you need to do to not just own an NBA team, but really bring resources and opportunity and things to the city, to the state. And I've been watching Utah do that, right? From a community standpoint.
I agree.
And I've watched the change in the growth from a basketball standpoint, okay? And so when I look at it, I'm like, all right, I think we are in position to be one of those teams that they say.
Give it up. Lottery, like the lottery. Like Knicks, Patrick Ewing lottery. Like Cleveland with LeBron lottery.
Listen, man. There ain't no secret we want the number one pick.
All right.
All right, who don't? We want the number one pick.
Yes.
And some organizations don't deserve it if they haven't done the work that's been put in to run the organization a certain way. All right, don't be rewarded, motherfuckers. They ain't putting the work. We've been putting in the work for the last 5.
Come on now. Yeah, I get it.
So,
right.
I mean, listen, we'll take a 5th pick. That's great. But we also will take a 1. We'll take a 1.
Has Utah ever gotten a 1 pick, number 1?
Not from my knowledge, but I don't know. My knowledge started 5 years ago. I was on the other side. But, I mean, obviously it's a lot got to go right for it. But, just someone who's been a part of this game for a very long time, I just look at the organization. I'm like, man, hey, you're in a good position,
Right.
in a lot of different ways. And it's tough when you come off the regime of Donovan and Rudy and all those guys who was like really good and like really tied into a lot of bread, max players, Hall of Fame coach on the sideline. And you got a Hall of Fame, president GM, and you got to rebuild from that. That's not easy to do. And so here we are 5 years later from like a rebuild from everything that happened when Ryan and Ashley took over. You got these young owners coming in. Some people's like, who wants to go through this?
Right.
It's a rebuild. It's a re-energy. It's a refocus. Right. And so after 5 years of like redoing that, I give the Smiths a lot of credit. So even if they did get fined, they've been doing their job. They've been rebuilding the state. And, especially when you talk about basketball, people always throw up their lips or their nose when it comes to Utah. And so they've been doing an amazing job of trying to tell the story of Utah and build Utah out and making everyone try to feel as comfortable as possible when they come to Utah to experience sports and sporting event and what they can control. And so when I see it from the inside, 500,000, moving on. Let's get this number one pick, y'all.
I love it. So now, as far as the rest of the season, what you looking like? How you feeling?
About what?
About pretty much everything. As far as like where we are now, because it still feels. Most years you feel like you kind of know what's like. This is one of the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect from anywhere.
Me neither. Me either.
Is Jason Tatum coming back? Is he not coming back?
It's an incomplete year so far. Like it feels like it's so much season that needs to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think the lazy thing is to just OKC is good enough. They'll win it again. And then you start seeing people be able to play with OKC. Not necessarily beat them. They still better than most teams, but you can see that they can be beaten. Right? So you're like, okay, they're not untouchable. Because it looked like in the beginning of the year, they're going to run away with it. So now you look out there in the field and you're like, Denver looks great. Like Denver looks really good.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, but man, I see. I don't want to see it, but also I do want to see it because like you always got to have the Luke and LeBron and AR in the conversation because they can. And if that chemistry keep developing, you like, but can they be scary?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the Western Conference, but then you're like, all right, I got Houston over here.
I got Houston too.
Then I got KD. And I got these guys learning how to play together, learning how to win. I'm watching them grow. So, like, it's such an incomplete story right now when it comes to the league.
So true.
That it's just hard to, like, for me to make a real assessment on, like, all right. And I think it was like that last year, too, a little bit. I think, at this time, obviously, Luka had got traded. So it was a whole different energy going around the NBA. But, like, right now, I just feel like who's MVP? Like it's it's a lot of names that's in there, but like then you like, all right, who's about to come out of this All-Star break and like who's gonna go get MVP now? Is Ant gonna be like, you know what? Let me go get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think SGA probably the front runner. You know what I mean? I think Joker probably missed some games and or in trouble of reaching that game threshold. But maybe SGA from a being there, consistent standpoint,
right?
Best record standpoint, whatever it is. But like you ain't seen nobody like you like ooh.
Yeah, taking it off, right. I get it.
This is the time of the year now where you're about to see the takeoff.
Right.
But who's going to take off? Who's going to go get it?
I guess as good as mine, honestly, because it's so, which I guess that could be fun.
It could be fun. Like if I'm Ant, I'm like, I got an All-Star game MVP.
Hey,
let me go ahead and
keep it going.
Let me keep the party going.
Let's keep the party going.
Let's try to go get this regular season MVP. But you just do that by being consistent. That's all. Yeah. It ain't like it. Obviously you turn it up at this time of the year. You got to go to a different level. That's what the great players do. They come out of this time and then they go the next 20-some games and they really turn it up.
Right.
All right. Let's see what these next 20 is. Let me go here, and then after that, then let me assess where we are.
Where we are.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I did. Like after the All-Star, I was like, all right, it's 20. Let me turn it up for 20. Let me see if I can go to a level that everyone can't go to for the next 20. Let's see who come with me. And so I can't wait to see who turns it up for these next 20 games coming out of the break. Because that's when the push got to happen.
Now the push got to happen.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, well, that's what it is. But now we have, I got a news that the champ has won again. The GOAT.
Say it again?
The GOAT has won.
The movie?
No, well, the GOAT actually just drop, but no, the GOAT. Well, let me say,
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a champion again. You know this? I don't know if you heard.
I did hear MJ won. His team won the Daytona 500.
Daytona 500.
Okay. Shout out to MJ. All he do is win.
Win.
Yeah, he just win. Him and Magic just wins.
that's kind of, and he said he was so excited.
Yeah.
Like he was like giddy excited. And I guess you don't ever really get tired of winning, huh?
Nope. Feels good every time. Small wins, big wins, small, big, little. Whatever win you get, it feels good.
All right.
It's a win when you get up and work out. You be like, you know what? I'm glad I got up this morning and worked out. Whatever your thing is.
Whatever that win is.
A win. I'm glad I got up this morning and took a walk.
You know what?
So don't them wins feel good?
They do. They do.
The wins where you, like MJ, that win, or what Magic's been getting, those wins, they feel like those other wins. You know what I mean? Like he said it feels like winning the championship.
Yep.
When I hit the hole-in-one, felt like winning the championship.
I love it.
It's the out-of-body experience of it all. It's the, man, I've been grinding at this.
That mountaintop feeling?
Yeah, it's that I didn't quit at this. I've invested my time and my energy and I've stressed about this. All these, when you win it or you do it, it's like.
I'm going to tell you this. If I'm down 160, or 140 rather, and I do a blind 8 and get a dime.
Yeah, you going to play lottery?
That win is going to feel real, real good.
That win feel, that's why. I am also, too, shout out, did we talk about the movie To Go on our last show? Anyway, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Because a lot has happened since the last time we sat down.
Yes.
So I actually left Miami, flew back in to LA, and I was able to go to my wife's premiere.
Yes.
Shout out to my wife. She's the voice of Jet in the movie To Go. And it was really cool because once we got to the screening of the movie, I was like, "Oh, you like really in this?"
Oh, so you didn't know before that?
I ain't seen no cut.
True. Okay.
Like I know she was going to work and she was doing a voiceover, and I know what she says, but like I didn't know. Like I thought, "Oh, you really like, you really in this?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you
don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. You get there and you got one line. Like me, I had one line. You be like, "Baby, we all showed up for the one line, but it's cool though. We support." But so it was really cool for Kav. You know, when you sit down and you talk about like family and like, you know, obviously we planned for Kav, right? This wasn't a mistake. We planned for Kav to be in this world with us. And in the midst of planning for Kav, you talk about certain things, right? And you plan out. Man, it's gonna be so cool one day if she able to come to, you know, be one of your movie premieres, be on the red carpet. You know, like you talk about that. Yeah, I wanted her to, you know, be at games with me and all those. These are things that you have envisioned, you vision for your kids. And so, just watching Kav and Gab on the carpet for, you know, obviously one of her mom's movies, one she knows about, she's excited about because it's an animated film. You know, so it's in her language, in her understanding, and all her friends are excited about the movie, and she knows her mom is the voice of Jet. It was just really, really cool to just watch her just be like so like loving and beaming, you know, for her mom, you know. And we talked about this, you know. I was sitting there like, that's what we talked about. And so I'm really proud of Miss Wade. I'm really proud of my wife for, you know, it's not easy being in this industry for so long. And there's a lot of no's that comes with, you know, things, a lot of failed projects or things that people don't talk about or see. And so, you know, we got the news that, you know, it's obviously shout out to Steph Curry, he's the executive producer, the stories about him. But we got the news that on day one, it was like, I think they broke records. It was over $47 million on day one for a film, for this film. And so records was broken. It was really cool. Yeah, sequel. Yeah.
Let's do it. I love it.
So really, really cool, bro. Shout out to the GOAT. And thank you for my one line. You know what I mean? I was Rosetta. I was the bull. I don't know if y'all see. All right. It was the moment. It was on the fast break. You know what I mean? I dunked on him.
I love it.
And I put my hands out. And I was like, I forget my line, but I was saying something like, did I hurt the little goat feelings?
Is she doing it in that voice, dude? Is she doing it?
Yeah, I did it like something like that. I was like, did I hurt the little goat feelings? So check out my one line.
Yes, go check that out.
Yeah.
Out there it is now. The GOAT. Man, so this 2026, this year, it's been decent. Like we've been active. You haven't been docile.
Yeah, I've been active. Yeah. It's the year of the horse. All right. So, you know, you get on that horse, man. It's time to ride.
Time to go.
You know, I said that, like, you know, I never was into all that, but last year was the year of the snake, and you know, a lot has to be said in the year of the snake, right? In your life. And so now it's the year of the horse. Now let's get on this mug and let's go.
Let's go.
I think I know everybody I've been around has been in that same space, and so it's really cool to be around people who have that same energy and have that same focus. Because sometimes you feel stuck. You know what I mean? And when you feel movement, it's nothing like movement, especially someone like me who have OCD, ADHD, ADD. I have all the things, right? And like my anxiety is through the roof at times and all these things. And so I need movement, or I'm going to start painting my hair and doing all these like whatever.
Right.
Like I got to move because I got to feel creative. I got to feel inspired. I have to, all these things, bro. And so 2026 has definitely been that, and it ain't slowing down. We got more to do. We got a lot more to do.
More to do.
Yeah.
Oh, my 2026 has been interesting because I think it's been a great year of reflection so far, and I think for me the biggest thing is that now, I think you just said it like it's been like you gotta go get it, like you gotta go on that horse and ride, like you gotta like ain't no stopping, and I think that's kind of like how I've approached it. I've approached it in a way where like there's nothing. It's interesting because I look at it like it's so cliche to say anything the mind can think of, it can achieve, or anything that but I'm so in that space now. Like if I can think about what it is, I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
I gotta go. And I'm starting to think so big as far as just like what the possibilities are. And that's what I've been doing, is building putting that foundations in place to reach those heights, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that for me has been like how I started.
Which is important.
Exactly.
You have to set the foundation first.
Right. Because you get too high, get a little wobbly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jenga.
Man. Yes, for real. So man, it's been good, man. It's a great check-in, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to have like quick check-ins.
Yeah.
It's been, like I said, it's been so much happening. I even sat down right here in this space, and I interviewed my mom about her book, Conquering Me. I know we're going to show the episode next week, but that was really, really cool moment for me. I'm thankful for my mother for putting her story in a book for us to have, and for her grandkids to have, just to get to know Jolinda. And I think it's really cool, man. A lot of us don't get a chance to have those pieces of our parents sometime, right? And so I'm really thankful for her. And it was cool to be able to sit here and have a conversation with her about her journey and her story, and me as her son be able to, ask certain questions, and her to have a certain comfortability to answer those questions. And so I can't wait for you guys to check out, the episode about Conquering Me when I sit down with my mom. I think that was really, really cool.
If there's one episode I don't really miss much. That's one of the ones I've missed, not being here. And I love your mom. Like your mom is very dear to me, like very, very dear to me. And so for me to miss that one, that one hurt. And then she was funny. I saw her afterwards. She's like, I thought I was going to see. I said, no, I had to go. My baby had a tournament, but I know you was taken care of.
No, we were good.
Yeah,
she had all the emotions, bro.
Good.
She had the laughter. She had the tears.
Good.
Man, when and then once she settled in, man, she started telling them stories.
She can tell some stories, man.
Yeah, and we was here, an hour and a half. I kept her about an hour and a half, maybe two. Maybe it was two. I kept it about 2 hours. But really cool conversation. And so I'm excited, man, because, we have this platform, to sit here and have conversations, to check in.
Right.
And we check in on many different topics. But, when we able to find things or people to highlight, it's always cool to be able to do that. And so I'm excited for you guys to be able to experience my mom. You guys have experienced my dad on this show already. And now you get to experience my mom, and you're going to be like, how did they ever get together? No. But it's all love, man.
All love.
Appreciate the check-in, man. I'm about to get back on the road, Big Bob.
Yes,
I got some work to do. I got to get back to Prime on NBA as well. I got some studio dates, some in-game dates that's coming up. I got to get back to
it. Any fun cities, any fun places?
Yeah, man. I get to do a game in Madison Square Garden in New York.
And you love MSG.
I love MSG. So I get to do a game. Detroit versus the Knicks, and I get to do it with Stan Van and
that guy.
And so I'm just going to have fun, man. Y'all know me. I'm gonna watch the game like I watch the game, and I look forward to the energy in the Garden. But also too, once again, to be able to have a different seat in the Garden. I've sat, I was sitting in that first chair, hitting game winners in the Garden. I've sat courtside and I watched, games in the Garden. Now I get to sit, in our booth area, and I get to call a game in the Garden. So it's always cool when we're able to show up in many different ways in a space.
Okay.
And in the arena. So yeah, I got to get back to work, y'all. So, but yeah, in the midst of it, check out those vlogs. We got some vlogs coming for y'all as well. And we're going to continue with the check-in. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
My guy.
Take my trophy, I guess.
Oh, before I get off, listen, Clark, that trophy you gave me for the one we won in Chicago don't look like that.
No, the one I got 2 years ago don't look like this.
So you got to stop that.
No,
I need a redo. Thank you. I'm out.
Losers, because we are the champions of the world.
Cold world out
Yo,
there.
everybody out there that plays spades,
It's cold world out there.
come holler at us. D&G. We like that.
It's so heavy. Damn it. Winning is heavy.
This guy.